Hello everyone and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today again I would like to talk about walking, and I already have like a bunch of videos on my channel devoted to walking especially, and I think it's probably one of the definitely one of the best exercises both for your mental and for your physical health. And I thought, especially now in my case, I definitely consider walking as my best mental exercise. This is also something that I consider me time, so I walk quite a lot, and I'm regularly walking already for over a year. And I have videos on my channel where I'm exactly telling how I built that habit, how it started, and what a big game changer both to my mental and to my physical health is walking. And today I want to talk about something that I've considered quite a lot, quite deep when I was just starting building this habit. This is the walking speed, especially walking speed for fat loss, because once we're on our weight loss journey, we definitely would like to lose fat. We don't want to lose muscles. We need muscles, especially when you are on your weight loss journey and you are also trying to in general build healthy relationship with food, especially if you already have a history of dieting. So the muscles are crucial, and walking is definitely a very nice tool to use it. So what is the best walking speed for fat loss? First of all, the first thing that we should not forget, that in order to actually lose fat, you should be in calorie deficit. That's the main rule, and this is something that we cannot exclude, cannot forget. We should keep in mind. No matter how much you're walking, no matter how fast you're walking, if you still consume more food that you're actually burning, you will not be able to lose fat, because in order to lose fat, you definitely should be in calorie deficit. I hope it's clear. Next thing what we need also to keep in mind, especially if you're gonna use walking as an additional tool to help you on your weight loss journey, walking speed can be not so important comparing to how much time you actually spend on walking. Is it like 1 hour per day? Is it like more? And actually the regularity, the consistency. Do you do it like once a week, once a month, or you do it every single day? Consistency and time and the distance definitely are more important factors that contribute to your weight loss journey, your fat loss journey, than speed. But still, let's look a little bit at some data that science, that research can tell us already in terms of the optimal speed, optimal walking speed for fat loss. So anyway, this kind of sweet spot that we're talking about, it's something called brisk walking, and typically that's the walking speed between 5 to 6.5 kilometers per hour. And you can use different tools to measure your speed. You can use your smartwatch, you can use your phone, you can use a treadmill in order to understand what is the actually walking speed. But this is not only the only important factor here. Another thing that we should consider once we are talking about brisk walking, this kind of sweet spot for fat loss, it's the heart rate. And typically it should be in something that now science calls zone 2 cardio. Again, you may use your watch, you may use different formulas online to calculate how much is actually this zone 2 should be for you, because it depends on the level of your activity, it depends on your age, some other factors. So you should calculate it individually. But overall, the general rule, and I definitely think that we should not overcomplicate it, we should keep it as simple as possible in order it work for us. So it's once you're walking and you feel that you still can talk, but it will be a little bit challenging, or you feel that you can talk but you cannot think anymore, that's probably will be this kind of sweet zone 2 spot. And kind of the general rule is, once you, especially outside and walking, because with treadmill it's easier to control the exact speed, once you're walking outside, and especially if you're walking in area which has flat parts and some hills there, it can be a bit different. So the idea that I'm following is the following: that once you feel that it's too easy, that you kind of just walking more relaxedly, just speed up. Once you feel that you're out of breath, that your heart is pumping, that it's kind of hard, just slow down. And the point here is to find the speed that will be still challenging. You still feel like you're working hard, but at the same time, you will be able to keep this particular walking speed consistently for around 30 minutes, maybe 60 minutes. And once you have this spot, just work on it. And with time, it may change. Also, there could be different days. For example, maybe one time you had a bad night's sleep, or maybe you just more tired because of your work, or maybe if a woman, you are on a certain stage of your cycle. The same walking speed can feel more challenging or less challenging. That's okay. Then you just need to adjust it. And again, just follow the same rule. If it feels too hard, slow down. If it feels too easy, just speed up. So in those days when you feel better, or especially after some months, when your form will be better, when you can walk faster and longer, you can also add some additional factors. Obviously, the first one will be the time. So you can just walk longer, you can hit 45 minutes, you can hit 1 hour, you can hit 90 minutes, you can hit even more. So in case you have that time to invest and you want to do it, you can just increase the time you spend on walking. Also, you may work with hills. So you can use this inclination on treadmill. You can go to area when there are hills. This already make it a little bit more challenging for the body to walk. And another thing that I'm testing right now, it's about having intervals. So in case you're just starting, you may have intervals when you're walking slowly and you speed up for a certain time. For example, 5 minutes. So for 5 minutes, you go slowly. For 5 minutes, you have this brisk walking. And once you kind of in a better shape, you have walk for a while, you can also make it more challenging. So you can have 5 minutes brisk walk, and maybe 5 minutes you will be running, or kind of jogging, or just kind of walking even harder than that particular brisk walk. So overall, what I would like to tell, that even though science tell us that there is this perfect sweet spot, and probably you heard quite a lot about zone 2 cardio, everybody talking about that, and this 5 to 6.5 kilometers per hour also seems to be like a good walking speed in terms of fat loss, in case you want to lose walking as additional tool on your weight loss journey, on your fat loss journey. But the thing is, the best walking speed is that walking speed that you can do regularly, that you can be consistent about. That's something that you can do for a relatively longer period of time, again 30-60 minutes, and you can do it regularly. Because if you do it once a week, it's not gonna contribute that much to your weight loss journey. But if you do it every single day, if you can establish this habit, and in order to establish that habit, it should be something challenging yet not too difficult, so you're not gonna give up. Because if you're gonna set a very difficult goal for yourself, something beyond your capacity right now, you're gonna give up. And it's better to start slow, to start from 20 minutes walk, to start whenever you are ready to start. And once you feel confident about that, you can always build up. You can always add more time. You can always walk up faster. You can always contribute, add some intervals. You can always add inclination. There are tools that you can add. But in order to build that habit, in order to start from something, just pay attention to consistency. So I do hope you find this video useful. Walking is definitely one of the best tools that contributed that much, especially to my mental health, and one of my previous videos about that. I feel so grateful that 1 year ago in August 2024 I started walking, and now it's such a big part of me that I I can't even describe what a powerful tool it is. So I hope, in case you are not walking yet, you will find the perfect sweet spot for you, and you will start building this walking habit, because it's such a nice thing. So thank you for staying here with me. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon.